Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you where I do my looting in Camp Splinter. Now I spend the majority of the time shooting all of the zombies because I'm trying to build up XP to purchase the new skill trees that recently came out. Camp Splinter is also a nice place to kill all the zombies because of all of the loots or the gun spawns. So instead of having to melee everything down, you can just run through and shoot everything, because you're bound to find a new assault rifle to replace the one you just used all the ammo for. Now I enter this part of Camp Splinter because when I log off around this area because it teleports you just north of Camp Splinter in the forest. And then on the other side, if you log off closer to the river, it'll actually teleport you on the other side. So then when you log on a different server, you'll have to run all the way around the river, go through the bridge to come back. And that just takes so much longer and it's not worth it. Now, the tower I'm in, I was lucky to see an M4. Normally you'll find pistols or melee weapons, but in all the top 4 towers, you can have a chance of finding assault rifles. I generally pick up more M4s than M16s because they weigh less, so you can actually hold more M6 or M4s before you have to go back and put everything in your global. And now that tank on the left is where you'll find P90s, MP7s. I find more of the rare weapons spawn on top of that vehicle. And then on these green boxes, you can find snipers right here. I think I found Blasers there normally, as well as other assault rifles. And then I get lucky and I get a scar on this box. So one of the most important things is always to check these green boxes for assault rifles. And then you need to be careful when shooting the zombies, because a lot of them will come around corners and stuff, so you may not see them or hear them. So just always check behind you if you decide to shoot everything. And then on that side of the Hummer, as you just saw, assault rifles can also spawn. And then remember to check each of the towers, because you can sometimes get lucky with weapons, even though you'll normally just find pistols or melee weapons. Now as you head towards the tent area, I think in the one on the left, I've actually found an M107 before. So always check the box in the far left corner, as I'll look at it right over here. It's the one next to this bush. And then you can also find K-style helmets inside the tents. When I go up these towers, I normally try and sprint around and aggro zombies, so then they'll come at you in a straight line, and they're just so much easier to kill that way. And then you also know that no zombies are going to sneak up from behind and hit you. So as you're running through these tents, just make sure to check every corner. I get lucky and I find 2 assault rifles in this tent, but I'm already at my max weight, so then that kinda sucks. And then on the other side of this wall is there the street, and I've once found a military rucksack in there, but that's the only item I've ever seen. So I normally don't check it, but I will glance over there and just see if I can eyeball something. I don't know if it's worth the time to run over there and check each run. And then somehow I botch it here and I miss these two zombies, and I can't switch my weapon fast enough, so I actually end up almost dying, but luckily I didn't. I don't know if I had a lag spike or something, but that was a close call. And then in these tents, you'll normally find helmets floating, or a weapon on this corner, like I just did. And now I'm going to head back to the way I entered Camp Splinter, because I normally log off in that little corner, just to make sure that I'll spawn in the forest like I mentioned earlier in the video. I hope this guide helps anyone that never visits Camp Splinter, and good luck on finding some rare weapons.